Oh my goodness, it's time to play Riftbound online. Riftbound. Big shout out to the GOAT, Pavel from Pixelborn, who has been working mysteriously in the background, and we now have a Pixelborn simulator for Riftbound. Now, I'm going to be making a whole video on how you download it, but you can do !Pixelborn, and you will get the ability to download the client and also update the images. Video coming soon. Big shout out to Pavel. If you guys don't know what Pixelborn is, it is like just the nostalgia I'm having listening to this theme tune is amazing. This is not supported officially by Riot. This game is not yet out, but all the signs seemingly point towards Riot being okay with simulators. And why wouldn't they be with such an amazing one like Pixelborn? Big shout out to the channel sponsor Card Market. It's a great place to buy singles online in Europe. When Riftbound's out, Card Market's the place to buy singles for it. Well, let's begin. I haven't actually played yet. I mean, I've actually played some paper games of Riftbound, and I have a learn to play coming soon with some paper Riftbound proxy decks. There's actually been a lot of cards that have been announced and released in the past week or so, which I haven't yet caught up with. So we're going to build a deck, and I'm going to start by building a deck. Now, in Riftbound, the way the game works is you pick a legend to start off with. And the legend that I will be selecting is going to be Jinx Loose Cannon. Why am I picking Jinx? Well, it's because I am an Arcane fanboy. I've never been a massive League of Legends player, but I loved Arcane, and after watching Arcane Season 1, I loved it so much I tried Runeterra for the first time, and my favourite deck really to play in Runeterra was a Jinx deck, and Jinx works very similar. Also, Jinx is the trial deck that I've played, so I already have sort of an understanding of what I'm doing. So you pick a legend. A legend is a card which starts on the board. It's like always on the board. It's kind of like similar to a leader or like a commander, depending on what game you're playing. But once you pick your legend, that's going to lock you into your two colors. I don't know what it's called in this game. I don't think it's aspects. Aspects is Star Wars Unlimited, but these are your two colors. So I'm playing red, purple. They've got fancy names. I think it's like Chaos and Fury. But red, purple will do the trick. Now, the second thing you have to do is pick your champion. And your champion is going to be your sort of secondary backup leader. And they can only have the same name as your legend. So we're going to be picking one of the Jinxes. There's two. We've got a 5-cost one. When you discard one or more cards, ready me and give me +1 might this turn. It's going to cost 5. I believe the better one might be this one, Jinx Demolitionist. We're going to pick that. That's going to be our chosen champion. Now, you can actually play... this is also... Your chosen champion is also going to be part of your deck, so we're going to play all of them. Your chosen champion, basically one of the cards from your deck, is going to be, at the start of the game, put down onto the board into your chosen champion slot. A big question that we have in the community, or certainly I have, it might have been confirmed in the last week, is if I have Jinx, this legend... I put her down, my opponent puts her legend down. Can I then pick which Jinx champion I play based on what matchup? That's what I'm thinking. Hey, JP. It was good. It wasn't actually the wedding this weekend. It was the bachelor party, the stag do, which I arranged. We were in Wrocław, Poland, and it was absolutely lovely. But that's why my voice is gone, because I was partying all weekend. But it was brilliant. It was really, really good. So we're going to play red, purple. That's the colours we're locked in on. Now... Another thing that you get when you play when you pick your legend, you also get access to a signature spell. You can play a maximum of 3 signature spells of your deck, like 3 copies of any signature spell. If there's like, at the moment, I'm guessing each legend in set 1 is only going to have 1 signature spell. But like when we're in like set 3, you could have still only 3. You could have like 1 of 3 different kinds. You can have 2 of one kind, 3 max in your whole deck. So we've got Super Mega Death Rocket. Deal 5 damage to a unit. When you conk, you may discard 1 to return this from your trash to your hand. We're going to play those. So basically, Jinx, the loose cannon, is... self-discard. It's an aggro leader. At the start of our turn, if I have 1 or fewer cards in hand, I draw a card. And there's lots of discard synergy where, for example, like this Jinx card, we can discard 2 when we play them, which obviously is a downside. and she's got really good stats as a result, but it has really good synergy with this, and we can turn it into an upside with cards like Super Mega Death Rocket. Like we discard Super Mega Death Rocket, but then we can return it to hand later by discarding something. We can draw more cards. It's really cool, basically. It's really cool. All right. So now we have 2 decks. We have a main deck and a rune deck. Rune deck is the mana. So for now, we're playing red and we're playing red and we're playing purple. Let's just pick 6 of each. You have a 12 card rune deck. It's actually 12 card max. Here it's allowing me to put more in, but we're still in the early stages of this. So now it's up to build the rest of the deck. You'll see that the runes here didn't count towards the rest of the main deck, nor did the legend. It's just these cards here, the champions and the red-purple cards. Or well, actually not just the red-purple cards, but the red cards, the purple cards, and the red-purple cards. So we have 31 more cards to put in the deck. Let's start off by looking at the 0-cost cards and work our way through. But we are playing, remember, only red and purple. Is there a way of... Let's actually mix it up. Instead, we've looked at our champion, we've looked at our legend. Let's look at the battlefield. So the battlefields, we don't have the updated UI. These are not how they're going to look. I think this one is how it might look. Yeah, I think this one's how it might look. This is the old UI. So a battlefield is how you win a game of Riftbound. You're going to have 3 in your deck, and in a best of 3, each of those battlefields will be played in one game, and you get to decide which. So let's say this is one of them. You can see that it's on the top and the bottom. It's going to be placed in the middle of both playmats. So you've got your playmat on one side, I've got mine on the other, and in between it, we're going to have a location, 2 locations, in fact, in a 1v1. So I'm going to pick this one because this has synergy with Jinx. When you conquer here, discard 1 card. So when you take control of this location, whoever it is, you discard 1 and then draw 1. Obviously, as a Jinx player, I'm going to play this because discarding 1 and then drawing 1 has more synergy with my deck than my opponent's on average. So this is a location that I would want. Cool. Let's look at the other locations currently. Bear in mind, not all the cards are revealed yet, and not necessarily all of them are coded. So this one is when you hold here, play a 1 might recruit unit token into your base. Okay, I don't think that's great for us. Players play 1 additional rune. That's bad because it's like an aggro. I think it's bad. Basically, you start with 1 extra mana each. Reaver's Row is when you defend here, you may move a friendly unit here to the base. I don't know about that. When you conquer here, recycle 1 of your runes. Recycle is to like actually lose it permanently. That actually, I don't know if that's good. It could be all right for an aggro deck. Like it might be better for us than our opponent, you could argue. When you conquer here, choose 2 runes, ready them at the end of this turn. When you hold here, if you have 7 units here, you win the game. That's a really interesting one. Units here have +1. Spells and abilities affecting units here each deal 1 bonus damage. Units here have ganking. They can move from one power forward to the other. So I don't actually know which other locations benefit us the most. I don't think it matters too much. I think we'll pick this one. Like it's going to benefit both of us realistically. I think I might try... I could see this working Targon's Peak. Like we just conquer it. We've got the aggro, so we try and win it. And we just don't let our opponent conquer it to get the benefit from it. We just go all in on it. Reaver's Row is the best, you reckon? Hey, G-Able, good to see you. Reaver's Row. Did I put that one in? When you defend here, you may move a friendly unit here to the base. All right, I'll go for Reaver's Row. So I need to get rid of one of the battlefields. Let's get rid of Targon's Peak. Happy days. All right. Thanks, G-Able. So then we need to build the rest of our deck. So we're going to be red. We're going to be purple. Let's look at the cards. I know that this card's just good. It's one of the most complicated cards. Again, I have played this deck before, so we're going to put those in and we'll talk more about that later. Cleave, I've not seen before. Give a unit assault 3 this turn, +3 might when it's an attacker. Assault 3, rather. Only works during your turn. Reaver's Row is better. It allows you to trigger your assault again. Sure. Gust, return a unit at a battlefield with 3 might or less to its owner's hand. I feel like that's got to be good enough to be playing. I'm not sure about Cleave. It might be okay. I don't want too much support with the deck because I want to kind of do my own thing and we'll work it out, right? Part of the fun is exploring this. So there's the Chemtech Enforcer. When you play me, discard 1 and it's +2 and it's an attack. I feel like that's good. I feel like Get Excited is one of the most broken cards I saw when I was evaluating cards. You discard 1 and deal its energy cost as damage. That's insanely good. We're going to be playing 3 of those. Accelerate, you may pay 1 power, which is actually rather than just paying like 1 extra mana, that's like a permanent cost. I think that's quite bad. Vi, can we play Vi as a champion? I don't think we can play Vi because we can't play Vi. You can only play Vi in a Vi deck. Rebuke, return a unit at a battlefield to its owner's hand. I feel like that also has to be good, but it has 2 power costs, so it doesn't cost you that much the turn you play it, but it's going to impact you the next turn. But it's like the kind of thing that can help you win the game. And this card's really good. When I move, discard 1, then draw 1. That card's solid, I think. Honestly, this card seems good to me too. The Chemtech Enforcer. I like the look of that one. In at 3, there's Flame Chompers, which is like a classic Jinx card from... You can play Vi, you just got to go in the champion zone. Okay, cool. Let me actually read Vi then. Thank you. And also Teemo, therefore. So Teemo is hidden. I don't quite know how hidden works. That's the main thing I haven't worked out yet. When you play me, give me +3 might this turn. Hide now for any coloured resource to react with later for 0. Accelerate, so good. Yeah, makes sense. So maybe the Legion Rearguard's good also. I can definitely see it, especially as an aggro player. Like, again, I actually have played a few games already of Riftbound, but it was with the trial decks. I played 2 games, actually. I played 2 games of Riftbound against a pretty good player. Video coming soon. Actually, it's all ready to go. It'll probably get posted tomorrow or later this week because I'm away this weekend. Might go out Friday, I think. We'll see. It'll be up soon. Dangerous Duo, Legion. When you play me, give a unit +2 this turn. I don't think that's outstanding because it's quite niche. We've already got the Jinx. Cemetery Attendant. When you play me, return a unit from your trash to your hand. I don't think it's necessarily that good for our deck. Could be. Last Breath is a signature spell for Yasuo. Yeah, I didn't actually read Vi yet, did I? Let me read Vi. Ganking, I can move from battlefield to battlefield and recycle 1 from your trash. Give me +1 might this turn. Yeah, it is a different client. You can do !Pixelborn and you'll be able to download it. In at 4, Disintegrate I think is quite expensive. Deal 3 to a battlefield. If this kills it, draw 1. I mean, it might be good enough though, but it's expensive. So far I'm liking the look already of playing these as well. Like, I just think we're an aggro deck that we probably want lots of cheap cards. The more expensive a card is, the more difficult it is to dump it from our hand as well, right? Noxus Hopeful. Legion, I cost 2 less. So if we've done something else, this only costs 2 and it has 4 might. It might be good. The Attendant is good. I can see it. Stealthy Pursuer. Yeah, I can actually definitely see the Attendant being good. This guy. Yeah, I can see it. Get the Chompers back. I don't think that's amazing. When a friendly unit moves from my location, I may be moved with it. I don't think that's what we're quite looking for. Vias in at 1 turn. Yeah, I can see that also being good enough. Blaze Scorcher has Accelerate, so it could be a good finisher. When you play me, discard 2, then draw 2. It's expensive, but I mean, synergizes the deck. When I die, discard 2, then draw 2. When you play me, move a unit from a battlefield to its base. This one costs 4. I didn't watch any of it, no. I was away. Yeah, Vi does sound good. Kane. ganking. If I have moved twice this turn, I don't take any damage. Stormbringer. That's too expensive. That's not good enough. I think this card's good, right? It's an 8 cost card. Choose an enemy unit at a battlefield, take control of it, and send it to your base. But this is also like a really good, expensive card to discard with Get Excited, which I think is a big part of its value. Deal 8 damage is absurd. That's also like why this card might be good as just a target to discard with Get Excited, and it's something that costs 4 if you discard a card. I kind of just want to get into a game and we'll tweak the deck as we go. I'm going to guess that maybe 3 of possession is too much. So let's play 2. We've got lots of aggro tools. And we have 2 slots left. Let's maybe put in something a bit expensive. I'll put this guy in as also another target to discard. So the deck must have exactly 3 battlefields. All right, because we put 3 of each in. All right, and let's see if I can find a game. I don't know how easy it's going to be. Let's try. Riftbound Pixelborn. If anyone wants to queue up a game right now, let's have it. So yeah, lots of the cards haven't been revealed yet, and Pavel's still coding stuff. Big shout out to him. But the game is now available to be played, which is very epic, very cool. And yeah. Oh my goodness, it's Riftbound! So I now pick my chosen champion, supposedly, which is interesting, if that's how it actually works. That's how I thought it might work. So I see that I'm up against Jinx, and then I can choose which champion I play. Now the mulligan, I get to put 2 cards to the bottom. I actually like my hand a lot. I'm pretty sure I keep this. I won't mulligan. When you mulligan in this game... Maybe I could have got rid of this guy, honestly. When you mulligan in this game, the card goes to the bottom. I think I could have gotten rid of this guy, right? So I don't know who's going first. I obviously am not used to the interface here, so it might take me a little bit of getting used to the Pixelborn setup. I guess this is the best place for the camera. But we'll work it out. So you start. My opponent starts with 2 runes. This is their rune deck. I will start with 3. I think I was supposed to mulligan this guy. I guess yeah, I think so. We'll see. They have the Seal of Rage, which I also have. And the locations are Zorn and spells on ability affecting units here deal 1 bonus damage. They seem to be running out of time. Alright, so I've got 2 runes. I thought I would actually start with 3. Okay, GG. I think we won. Not the ideal start. Let's go. Well, Guts, now you can play Riftbound. Happy days. I think it's going to be good. So I think we're up against Jinx. I'm just going to confirm this champion. Obviously, Pavel, this is still very much a work in progress from Pavel. So it's going to continue to look better and better as time goes on, but it already looks pretty outstanding. And there are a few bugs. Ah, okay, I had 2 purple one. Okay, thank you. So I'm going first. I'm going to mulligan Possession. It's expensive. And I'm going to mulligan Jinx because it's expensive. I think, can I do it one at a time? No. Double mulligan. They go to the bottom of the deck. It's actually important to note they go to the bottom. So I have 1 red, 1 purple rune. We have Reaver's Row and that. I mean, I'm going to play the Seal. Oh god, I might have messed up, guys. I think I did mess up. I shouldn't have done that. Where's an undo button? Alright, I misplayed. I was panicking about the time. Wait, I can still play that? I'm so confused. I'm officially confused. Oh, this cost me nothing to... Damn it. I played it right, but I was then supposed to play this. So close. Never mind. I psyched myself out of it. Getting used to it. So basically the seal cost me nothing. Hey Rachel, yeah, I'm very good, thank you. Ready for some Riftbound. So they also play the seal. So the seal basically confuses me a bit. It's one of the few cards that actually confuses me. But I'll get there. I know that it's very good. It helps me basically pay for power costs. So in this game you have, for example, this card, it costs 4. But it has a 1 power cost. So yeah. Riftbound game is now? Oh yeah. Yo, Kovu! The seal... Look, that's what I was supposed to do. I could have paid a power cost and got this for free. So basically they gamed me. When you capture something in this game, a location, you gain 1 point. So... Jinx costs 3. I think we're supposed to go for Jinx first. So it's written quite confusingly. I get 1 power basically if I tap this. So I'm going to tap this. So you see how here now I have 1... Oh, you can't see that, so this is a bad spot for the camera. I guess this is kind of fine. But now, the power cost of Jinx that I'm about to play is for free. I don't know what either of those things mean. And I have to discard 2, so I discard Flame Chompers. And I'll discard Super Mega Death Rocket, because I can get that back. So I discard 2. And then I'm going to pay 1 power, which basically means I just lost a mana permanently to play Flame Chompers for free. And I will conquer here. Gaining a point. And I can now... put Super Mega Death Rocket back into my hand. Because I captured a location. End turn. I mean, this was basically my first game. I have no idea. You're lost already? Yeah, don't worry. It's not that confusing. The most confusing part of this is probably this card. And we'll try and explain it a bit more as we go on. Basically, a lot of cards in this game have a mana cost, which is 3. It's called the energy cost, but they also have a power cost. And a power cost is where you put one of your runes, one of your mana, actually into the bottom of the rune deck. Like you lose it permanently. And the seal basically enables you to add 1 power, which means you don't have to pay that cost. It's probably the most complicated card to understand. So they played another seal, and then they played the Noxus Hopeful for less. Also, they floated 2 runes here, 2 energy, which means they could react to stuff in my turn, because you can react to stuff in your opponent's turn. I gained 1 because I was in control here. As you play me, you may discard a card as an additional cost. If you do, reduce my cost by 2. So what I could do is I could like play nothing. So Jinx is when I'm an attacker. No, X ends already. When you play me, discard 2. So I think Jinx should just come in on her own here. Now there's a showdown. They have mana. They have 3 mana they can react. So we're waiting to see what they do. They have 3 mana, but I also have mana. Right, so I could Super Mega Death Rocket. So they used Reaver's Row. When defending here, you may move a friendly unit to the base. So they moved a friendly unit to the base. And now with my Flame Chompers, I can decide where I want to support. So if they could move to... I think I want to support. Suppose I'm busy to do 1 bonus damage. I think I just want to move into support Jinx. And what I might do is I might float my energy, because then they might attack here and I can use my Super Mega Death Rocket. So I'm going to end my turn having floated energy. Alright. I ended my turn now. I think it just bugged out a bit. But I gained my... Oh, I misunderstood what's happening. I gained 1 point for controlling the location. Now, at the start of my turn, if I control a location, I gain 1 point. And it's first to 8 points wins. I'm excited. I'm having fun already. Yeah, Tabletop Sim is great. It is done very well, but it's all automated. It's not automated, right? You have to do it yourself. Whereas Pixelborn, it's all done for you. Which, when you don't understand the rules, like me, that helps. So that's the chosen champion Jinx, I believe. So Jinx is going to discard and she's coming ready. They only have 1 mana left, whereas I have 4. Even though it's not my turn, I'm sat ready for the Super Mega Death Rocket. So now there's a... Can I not use this? Now there's a showdown. I basically can pick where the 12 damage goes. I'm a bit confused. Oh! Right, so it's... Do I want to use Reaver's Row? I could. I will. I don't know if this was correct. So I used Reaver's Row to like move my Jinx away. We'll get the hang of it soon enough, I'm sure. So a showdown is basically going on here. It's my opponent's turn. Like, do they want to add something? I have the Super Mega Death Rocket. I could deal 5 to a unit. I was supposed to leave Jinx where she was, because I can deal the Super Mega Death Rocket to this Jinx. But when she's attacking, she has +2 might. So she's actually going to be 6 power, right? So I actually couldn't remove Jinx with it. So I could only remove a 4 cop, like the 4 might guy. And that means they would have had 8 and I would have had 7. So actually it was correct to still retreat. I'm going to sit down. My legs hurt. Yeah, I'll be in Malmo in August. Oh. My thighs are on fire, mate. Too many squats. It's not a bad thing though, is it? My goodness. I can barely walk today. I guess I could have taken out Jinx, because she's not attacking right now. So I think actually I would have been fine to have left Jinx in. I just got back from the gym this morning. I'm working out a lot at the moment. It's good. I'm on a good path. I also ate a lot and drank a lot this weekend, but it was all good fun. I don't know what's happening, to be honest. But here it's going to go through. So I'll deal 3, or I'll deal 2 here. I had 3 total, so I can just... I deal 2 here. So I could have finished the Jinx off. I basically didn't play that too cleanly. Damage gets removed to the end of battle. I know this seems a bit confusing, but we'll get there. The showdowns and some of the energy systems are the most complicated parts in this game. So I have 6 mana available. I gained a point because I was in control here. Jinx can move in. and I'm going to gain control of that. They have 1 mana available. I think I'm safe to just move in. They're just going to move Jinx back with the Reaver's Row. They're just going to move her in, move her back rather, to safety. And then we want to try to reinforce this one, I suppose, which might be easier said than done. So yeah, they move Jinx away. Now, I think when you control a battlefield, you can actually just play a card straight to it. I think we'll pay 4 for this guy. I'm assuming play means... Oh no, I mean this one says 4, this one says 6, so this will be it. We'll discard the Enforcer, I think, because we're not going to be attacking as much. Oh. I mean, it's fine. I think this might have been a bit of a mistake. What we could do is we could retreat here to base, assuming it's going to get taken out by Jinx. So I think we'll retreat with this guy. It's an interesting game. Obviously, I'm getting the hang of it as we speak, but particularly with like the Pixelborn interface. So because I... Oh, that was still the same. That was all just the showdown. Interesting. So you can actually move stuff out during the showdown of the other location. So we get the Super Mega Death Rocket in to hand. Their loose cannon ability went through. It's not that complicated. But there's enough complication. I mean, part of it's the fact that I'm not understanding the Pixelborn interface. But yeah, it's a simple game where there's actually quite a lot of depth. There's some interesting stuff going on, which is basically what you want. So they played Darius, which isn't a card I looked at. When you play a second card in a turn, give me +2 might this turn and ready me. Okay, I mean, that should be an on deck. That's insanely good. Holy moly. I think we're cooked. To be expected, really, in our first game. Yeah, I'm absolutely cooked. So this is like, do I want to move something away? And I guess I do. I want to move Jinx to safety. We can deal... can't even finish Jinx off. We only have 2 mana. So in a showdown, they're going to deal 13 to me. And I can choose where all my damage goes. Does that actually finish her off? Oh, nice. I guess she's not an attacker anymore. No, she was. It's just a bit of a visual thing. So that's very hard to stop. I've got Jinx here, who is 6, 8. So we can do it. We can go for it. So we're going to move both in. There's a plan. Because we have the Super Mega Death Rocket. So the showdown is going to begin. They can move something out, remember. That's the first thing that's going to come through. I'm enjoying this game already. I'm vibing. I am vibing. You can expect me to be playing this most days, I think, moving forwards, to be honest. So they move Darius away. Darius retreats. Oh no, it didn't. Darius did not retreat. So let's remove the Darius and leave the Jinx, but we're gonna try and I was of the impression I could use my Super Mega Death Rocket during that, but it seems as though I was mistaken. So some spells can be used in combat, but others can't. And clearly this is one that can't, but I didn't realize that. So that's my bad. We can finish her off retroactively, but obviously this ordering was abysmal. But we live and learn. When I move, discard one, then draw one. Alright, well that's all we can do, unfortunately. Mistakes were made. But we only have one card in hand, so we're going to trigger our Jinx Loose Cannon. Draw an extra card next turn. Hey Joshi, what's up? Yeah, there's definitely like the fact that you can react to stuff in your opponent's turn with spells as well means that like there's reasons to flow energy and all this sort of stuff. We're also playing 2 aggro decks here. It's important to note. It's a mirror. And I don't know what I'm doing. I made a lot of mistakes. It's my turn. I'm going to draw 2 because of the leader. I mean, I think we're in a pretty fine position. We're going to move in and they're going to move away, right? I don't know exactly what happens when you tie, actually. I think that they both die. Let's still ask the question. You can discard the chompers. I was supposed to use this because now I'm having to recycle. So we have to discard one. Let's discard. This guy. What is happening? I'm not sure. I thought when I moved discard one and draw one. Looks like it's bugged. There's bugs to be expected. Most of them have been fixed already, but I think this was a bug. With the traveling merchant here. But yeah, like this will be obviously fixed as time goes on. It's very much in development stages. Obviously, a lot of us are used to seeing Pixelborn previously when it was like the finished product, and we know how consistent it was. But I think my game bugged out, so let's just concede and go next. Maybe the traveling merchant made it tricky. I mean, based off of this, the Darius card is a card I want to play. That looked really strong. So I'll add 3 Darius. I think we need to be careful. Maybe let's get rid of possession. It seems a bit excessive. And honestly, maybe the traveling merchant goes because it bugged us out there. I don't know. If you do ! Pixelborn, the link for the cards is there. I don't know that I'm that into the attendant thing. Let's try again. Yeah, so far so good. It's a shame about the bug. Alright, we're up against Victor, who's like spawning stuff. I think we pick Jinx, Demolitionist. I like that you can change your chosen hero. So, Mulligan. This seems expensive. And we already have one of these available. Do we really need 2? Probably not. Rebuke might be a little bit expensive for this stage, though. I guess it's better to play this from hand anyway, initially, because it empties our hand. If we play it from the champion unit, it's not getting the loose cannon through. So the locations are one is ganking and players pay 1 additional rune. So basically we're starting with an extra rune here. So they play the Soaring Scout. This card was broken in Runeterra, same art. Channel 1 exhausted rune when it dies. So it's basically they're ramping. And we start with 4 mana. So we, okay, this is complicated. So when we play Seal of Rage, it costs us 1 power. So we have just had to put one of our energy, one of our runes onto the bottom of our deck. But we are able to float that energy. See where it says +1. So we've actually, even though this costs nothing, we had to put one of our runes on the bottom. We were able to float that energy, so we can actually still use it. I need to be quick. Oh no. I messed up there. Because I could have spent... Oh, it's fine. I think it's fine. We could have put it in ready, but it would have cost me another power. Specie Runeterra popped off. My first ever Runeterra video I posted had more views than any of my Gwent videos. So they call him Victor. When another non-recruit unit you control dies, play a 1 might recruit. So basically they're a swarm deck. They've got both locations under control now, so they're going to gain 2. But we're going to draw 2 cards here. And of course we still have our chosen champion ready to go. This is their chosen champion. So they start summoning recruits, lots of 1/1 geezers and guys. We get another seal, and we get Darius. Now, Darius is good because we can use Get Excited to discard this. And I think we're supposed to get rid of Victor as quickly as we possibly can. So my gut feeling is that we use Get Excited, we discard Darius. Five damage. And we can actually still play this Jinx. We could have her enter play ready as well. Why is one costing 4, one's costing 3? I don't quite understand that. You may pay 1 power as an additional resource to have me enter play ready. Seems like I can't use that one, which I thought I would be able to. Discard the seal. And then we are going to go into this location because this gets them 1 extra rune when it's removed. And we win the fight, the showdown, so we gain 1 point. When you conk, you may discard 1 to return this from your trash to hand. Well, I can't do that because I have nothing to discard. They gain 1 point because they were in control of this location. I thought I was going to be able to put this in ready, which would have been really good, right? We could take control of both. Obviously, the card disparity in hand right now is huge, but that's what Loose Cannon Jinx is all about. We've emptied our hand, and now we're going to be drawing 2 cards every turn, probably. But we need to try and win this game relatively quickly. We've got off to a good start. Get Excited does seem just insane. As soon as I saw that card, I was like, wow, that's kind of broken, and it's felt good. I love the Runeterra arts. When you play a 1 might recruit unit token here. So I've got lots of little guys, 1/1s. It was a Poland weekend, Edwin. Right, this is okay, this is a mana cost, I see. So each player kills one of their units. Oof. Well, I guess it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, thanks. So this is a pay 1. Pay 1 mana. So it's just 1 red rune mana specifically. What's that, kitty? We're going to draw 2. Unfortunately, it's another seal. Not the best, I'm going to say. So maybe Rebuke's not that good in this deck because we want to top deck into good stuff. So I think we might get rid of that. Honestly, this game looks lost. What we could maybe do is we could maybe like rebuke our own card. So we gank. We can only move from this location to the other because of this. Okay, we get the Super Mega Death Orc here. That's something. So if we were to spend the Rebuke now on Jinx, doesn't seem that worth it. Right, let's just Super Mega Death Rocket this. But we can use this in our opponent's turn as well, so it's a nice card to still have available. We've got 2 mana available. This costs 2 to play, so yeah, the background music is pure nostalgia hits, right? So this is giving them abilities that add resources can't be reacted to, okay. More recruits. Is it only for me, or is actually Riftbound not good balanced? I mean, the game doesn't have all of the cards from the first set even announced yet, so how could it be balanced? It's an incomplete game. Of course it's not balanced. It would be by pure coincidence if it was. That wasn't a very good play. I don't know what's happening, but I don't think it was very good from them. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that was a bad move. Yep, I think that would confirm it. So I think I'm going to get rid of the rebukes based off that. Like, I don't want that many cards. We have a lot of cards which are very reactive, and we kind of just need, like, stats. Because we're going to be in pure top deck mode very often. I think Vi seems good. Let's add Vi. I don't quite know how Teemo works, so let's find out. And let's get rid of the rebukes and the gusts, I think. How would it be? Oh, right, they miscalculated. Right, sorry. I thought you were saying that devs miscalculated. I'm right. No, I mean, this game is like not... We don't have all the cards out. I don't even know if we've got half of them out yet, right? So... Well, let's get rid of the 2 expensive cards, I guess. When you discard 1 or more cards, ready me. Yeah, let's just get rid of the 2 expensive cards. I'm not really sure the Cemetery Attendant is that good. Alright, we hit Vi, which is good. Units here have ganking and Reaver's Rose, you can retreat. And it's our turn. We have 2 mana. Happy days. But Vi costs us 1 power, so that's like a permanent loss of power. So we definitely want to go for this Jinx, but... So we play the Seal because it pays for itself. So you'd think like you can't play the Seal here and then play Jinx, because I lose a mana by doing it, but this energy gets floated, and then I can play it. We're going to discard 1 Flame Chompers. I don't think this Cemetery card's good. Because I can spend 1 power of a red. I couldn't spend 2 power of a red because I don't have 2 power of a red. Well, Vi definitely moves here because then she can retreat. And she has ganking, so she can move deep. One Vi's good. Alright, alright, alright. It's a deck I built, but I mean a lot of it's based off a trial deck, which is very similar. So they get rid of Vi. Didn't have anything to respond. It was just a 3 damage. But yeah, there's a trial deck for Jinx, and a lot of these cards are in it, and then I've just added a few of the other ones which I like the look of. Legion Rearguard comes through. So they're going wide. They're going wide. All right, we hit Jinx. We only have 3 resources, mate, because we've been using a lot of stuff, so it's not ideal. We could pay 3 for the Flame Chompers, just straight up. It's not looking too good. Because I basically spent a lot of power costs early, and now, like, all my stuff is too expensive. It's a really bad moment for us here. But we win this showdown. And we win this showdown. So I suppose we'll just overpay massively for the chompers. Yeah, really bad top decks there. I'm not really sure this card's that good, this Jinx here. Kind of expensive. Oh, and turn, sorry. But we are... I'm not even bluffing that I could respond to their stuff because I spent my mana. Spent my energy. So the Darius comes through. Whoa! They need to relax. I think we're cooked, guys. I'm going to throw it out there. Right, we can retreat the Jinx because of the Reaver's Row, and we will do so. Yep. This Flame Chompers is cooked. It's because I spent a lot of my power earlier. I used a lot of power costs. So here on the showdown we can pick where we hit stuff. I guess that's fine. We put 2 here, 1 here. So we take one of them out permanently. This damage is going to disappear after the showdown. But we can take this out. Ooh, Darius. I guess we play this because we're going to draw a card. It's going to cost... Discard the Jinx. Don't think that Jinx card's that good. Well, we can actually conquer both here, right? Jinx goes here. She gets +2 when attacking. They have no mana available, so I don't believe there's any way they can respond, but Darius is just going to retreat. Or not. They decide not to. Which was a misplay. We will go here as well. We gain a point for capturing. Like I imagine we're going to lose. I mean, they just made a huge misplay by not retreating there. It's first to 8, remember. When I conquer after an attack, if you assign 5 or more excess damage to enemy units, you score 1 point. So they move both in here. I could make Jinx run away. I think... I don't know how ties work exactly. But I think it's probably worth retreating because she just gets more attack when moving in herself. So we let them get a point for gaining control. But then we're going to get that point back anyway when we take control of it ourselves. What's the rule for getting the 8th point? You can't get the 8th point by conquering. You actually have to hold something, I believe. Oh, spicy. It's a card that we're not using, and it popped off here. Maybe showing us that we should be playing it. Okay, we're going to draw 2. Well, think we move Jinx in here. I think we might be winning this one, actually. They misplayed very heavily at one point. Why did this not get removed? What did I miscalculate there? What just happened? What? I'm very confused. Why? How are we both in this location right now, guys? What have I misunderstood there? Oh, they moved it away. But then shouldn't this have started a showdown? I'm really confused. I think that was a bug. I'm confused. Like, why did this not get removed? I am very large confusion. I mean, this is the second card this turn, so does it include itself? Let's find out. This was the second card I played this turn, so I guess it does work. BAM! I mean, I kind of want to go here to get the point. But I feel like we're supposed to go here. 12, they'd have 11. Oh no, but this would lose its might. Okay, I'll just go here then. I don't understand why this recruit is still here. Really don't get it. Sure. I don't really know what's happening with this guy either. He's hidden. Teemo's hidden. And now we pass. So basically the game plan is we're trying to like hold Reaver's Row. Okay, we gave him the point for it now. I'm confused. I'm very confused. Alright, so they have to basically conquer both locations or we win here. Because to get the 8th point, we just have to hold a location. And we're going to do it. So hidden is like a face down card. It's like Teemo is my trap card. And I think I can just unhide him at some point here. Why did I just draw a card? Hey Roger, it's great to see you. Hope you're well. But yeah, we're one away. I think we got him. I think we got him. So I believe Teemo, we can just use pay 1 power of any rune. And he's just going to appear and we can count his might towards our overall score. But yeah, I think they have to... I think they have to conquer both here, which I doubt they can do. We should have them. I don't know where this Jinx came from, though. Maybe my opponent rage quit. They might have. It's possible. It's possible they might have rage quit. Has it bugged? Yes, OG Tree Knocker. I'll be at Malmo. More details coming soon, TM. Malmo's an awesome place. I really love it there. I've been like 3 or 4 times. How do I live like Riftbound? I mean, it's early days, but so far, so good. Let me restart and see if there was a crash of some sort here. This is Pixelborn for Riftbound, which is the upcoming League of Legends trading card game. It's not out yet. We're in the very early stages of it, so it is quite buggy. That's fine. We're getting a feel of the game out. It doesn't matter. I feel like maybe... Maybe we want to play Cleave. No. I'll make a whole video about it soon, Andrew, but if you go here, the updated images are there. And you click settings, and then you just put that code there. Easy. I mean, I don't think I like this card. The Attendant. This card does actually seem quite good to me. I feel like the Brazen Buccaneer is also good. More so than the Jinx. Like, I don't know that this card's good. When you discard 1 or more cards... Oh, Ready Me? Okay, that's good. Is Darius good? Yes. Maybe they're both good enough. So maybe the... Basically, it's the only 4 cost I have, which is this guy. Just not quite good enough. I guess we can play 1. Yeah, I'm doing a World's Watch Party. Moin will be joining us. Yeah, it's going to be a banger OG tree knocker. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not sure. I think it'll be like, I'm expecting it all start around 1-2 p.m. UK time, something like that. Odds that is. So we could still pick this Jinx as a champion for us, but I still think we want this one. Pick that. Maybe you only play like one of these so you have the choice of it being your champion still. I think it's too expensive. We get rid of the rear guard. Those cards go to the bottom of your deck, by the way. That's how the mulligan works. It's pretty cool. Units here have +1. So we're going to play the seal. Are we? Yeah. Why is it not letting me play the seal? Oh, because I didn't draw a red. That's so bad. So maybe this deck's supposed to just play red runes, not any purple runes. Because that's actually screwed me pretty hard. We'll just discard the Super Mega Death Rocket though. So I don't think there's any reason to play purple runes in this deck. It's probably fun to just play 12 red runes. It's in New York. Florida, which I think is the same time zone. Oh my god, okay. We kind of... I'm conceding. I only drew purple runes, which is insanely unlucky. But it shows us that I don't think any of the cards in our deck require purple runes. I think they all require red runes. This Jinx requires a purple rune. And that's it. So we're definitely upping the amount of red runes, I'll tell you that much. I almost want to make it like an 11-1. I don't think I like this Jinx that much. I think we just go down to one of her, so we have the option of making her a chosen champion. We never, like, I don't think it's ever, like, I have one, so I can still have this Jinx. But it's weird. Like, I don't ever want to draw two. I guess it's fine to have two of them. You don't want two red runes on turn one, though. Like, I feel like this Jinx might not be worth it. Let me just play red runes. I'm going to do that. And we put the Brazen Buccaneers in. And we have one other slot. This card's quite good, I think. So I'm only playing red runes, so I cut the other Jinx because she requires a purple rune. Could play like one or two purple runes, but I think it's not worth it. Colgrim, hey Simon. What's up? Sigh, demon bag. Don't ask me how I turned that into Simon, but I do, Simon. Deal with it. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube and enjoying it, please give the stream a like. Thanks to the channel sponsor, Card Market. Card Market. Seems like a pretty good hand. I feel like we are supposed to mulligan still. Get Excited is so good that I don't think I can. Tricky one. It's a really good hand. Nice is literally the card I was looking for. Hog. Simon Bag, exactly. Yeah, I think Riot seems to be fine with simulators. That's the intel that we have. Grappler, who was at the Riot event and is a former Runeterra streamer, said that Riot are happy for Pixelborn to exist. Obviously that's not from the horse's mouth, but that's from the biggest, or one of the biggest Runeterra streamers, which was Riot's other trading card game. And I very much doubt he would say such a thing if it's not true. I mean, it makes sense. They're completely in control of their IP. The only reason, like, Pixelborn Disney got shut down is because it's Disney. I don't think it was because of Ravensburger, right? I think Ravensburger knew that it was a tool that was actually very helpful for the game. So again, the Seal of Rage, we're going to spend one power here. So one of my red runes is going to go to the bottom of my deck. But I can float an energy. So I basically exert the rune if I'm playing in person. I exert the rune, I float one energy, and then I pay the Seal of Rage for nothing. But that one energy that I floated, I just put to the bottom. But I floated it, it's still there. I'm going full aggro mode, guys. Discarding both Flame Chompers and summoning them both. So I have now spent all of my energy. I'm only going to have 2 next turn. Right? I have... Where did the other one go? Guys. It bugged. Well, that's a pretty big bug. I think we have to go next. I just lost a card in hand and a permanent energy and didn't get what I'm supposed to. That's a rage quit because it bugged. Okay, we're very, very, very early days here. Pavel also said to me that like some of the rules changed in Riftbound recently, as in like compared with like the initial trial decks, and then when they announced the rules, which has made him like have to recode some things, which is causing more bugs than he would like. Yeah, sure. You go to Pixel. I mean, basically you just download the client and add the images. I'll post a video tomorrow on how to download it. Ooh, Volibear, which is like a slower deck. Let's get rid of the Legion rear cards. I'm worried the same glitch might happen. Well, we can play Vi. The problem is that we're going to have to spend a power to play her, but I think we have to do it. So we just lost 1 rune permanently. I mean, it's not annoying. Like, it's fine. It was definitely needed. Like, it doesn't really matter. It's annoying for Powerful, but for everyone else, it doesn't make any difference. All right, let's see if this play still causes a bug. Maybe because it bugged last time, we just assume it's going to bug again, and we don't discard both Flame Chompers. Does this scratch the Gwent itch? I mean, it's early days. Maybe. Honestly, just being able to play a very good card game online is just a banger, so... I do not like playing with my physical cards at home for Lorcana streams. It's so much effort. So this is basically a ramp play they made. Again, we floated an energy here. Look at this play I'm about to make. Pow, 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 pow. Discard both. Yep. Aggro! What is that? Huh? I don't understand what this is. I think it's just where I summon it, maybe? So I think we just leave Jinx where she is. They might have a card which can like go straight to a location, I don't know. But I figure like we're in control of the locations. They have nothing on the board, so I'm better off leaving stuff back here. But they have 9. They have 9 runes. I have 1 right now. No, it will be available though, but not right now. It's only on PC, I believe, not even Mac. Oh, it comes in ready. But you know, if I put Jinx in here, then they would have just gone for that one, right? So I draw an extra card. I can't actually play Darius here. But what I will do is I'll use the Get Excited to just take out Vi. Now, I don't know action. It can be played... So, I could actually play this next turn. Like, my opponent could move in with Vi. But they have 2 cards in the trash. You could get up to 5. They could respond to it, so I think I'm just gonna... Play it on your turn or showdowns. Why can I not play this now then? I think I'm supposed to be able to play this now, but it's kind of bugged out. Well, never mind. Yeah, I should have been able to play it right. Whoa! You may play me to an occupied enemy battlefield, but I should be able to play this in a showdown still, right? I don't understand why I can't. I think it's a bug. Now they're juicing up Vi by recycling cards. But I think I kind of lost this game due to a bug, because I should have been able to play Get Excited the last turn to remove Vi, or just now to remove Vi as well. Or remove the Predator maybe, somewhat. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be able to respond with this, because it says play during your turn or in showdowns. Like, even now, I should be able to play this, right? I'm going to try exit and rejoin the game, because... Yeah, bugged out. It's a shame about the bugs, but it is what it is. We're still getting a feel for, like, what the game's like. That's the most important thing, right? Like, how the game works, rather than me actually getting... Yeah, unfortunately not. The fair resolution to the game. I'm pretty sure we had that, if it wasn't for the bug. I will be right back. I'm going to go to the loo. Let's go again. Brrr, my legs hurt. Ooh, I'm actually going to start charging up my Switch. I got a Switch 2, guys. Did I tell you? I got a Switch 2. I got given a Switch 2 by Nintendo, actually, is the actual reality of the situation. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So I can do some Switch 2 games, streams in a bit. I need to get a new wire for my very old capture card, though. That's why I haven't done any. I mean, I was also away. It's got given a Switch 2 by Nintendo. Don't mind if I do. I've been playing Cyberpunk, finally. Trying to finish that. It's like the 3rd time I started the game, but never finished it. But I'm getting there. Alright, we're up against Volibear, which is like an aggro-y deck. That looks like a good hand. I feel like that hand's too good to say no to, actually. How is it? Cyberpunk, the Switch, it's nice. It's a bit big. The thing I don't like about it most is like one of the thumbsticks is like a bit too low down for me. It's almost a bit uncomfortable. So we play the Seal of Rage, we float the energy, so we still have 2 energy available. We tap the seal, and then this rear guard is played. Ready. Or not ready, as it turns out. I misclicked. Molding. Sorry, that was a rage quit because I misclicked, I guess. That guy was ready to go, but I misplayed, or misclicked, or misunderstood. All of the above, or something. I'm 99% sure I was able to summon that guy ready. 2 get excited is a lot. When I move, draw 1, then discard 1. That's a really good opener. I think we probably get rid of the rear guard. Maybe? Yeah. No, we want someone to play that's proactive on turn 1 here. So we did hit the seal. Just pay 2 for this and that's that. Let's go, Garrick. What's up? Good to see you. I'd love to go. It's a bit far for me though. Congrats on the video, mate. I'm definitely going to be watching that on stream at some point. So they just played some sort of ramp, channel 1 exhausted rune. So I want to play... I probably just want to play this guy, but I want to have the seal down because... So basically the way this works, or do I just move... When I move this I get a discard, so I guess I do that first. And do we go here so I can just... I guess I go here. No, let's go here. Because the Traveling Merchant discard is enough for us. We only need 1 right now. But I was supposed to play the seal first. So I think I won't discard the Flame Chompers. I'll just discard this guy for now. Okay. Past response just ends the showdown. So now I play 1 for the seal. I floated that energy so I can still pay 4 for the big guy. And we'll discard a Flame Chompers, and we've already paid that power thanks to the seal. That'll do. So they also have a big 5. Now what we could do, we could go for Get Excited to discard the Brazen Buccaneer and deal 6 to this, which is insane. You can see why I'm high up on this card. So let's use the seal. We discard the Buccaneer to remove the Buccaneer. Damn! GG. I don't really see how we could lose from here. Now, what we could do is we could play Jinx down. I think that's fine. When you conquer, discard, then draw one. Oh, it's in that order. So that was actually good that we emptied. Server update will take 10 minutes if you're in a game. Expect to crash. Never mind. We'll look at some cards while we're waiting, really. I mean, we can actually move here as well. Because when this moves, because add ganking, when it moves, you discard one, then draw one. And Super Mega Death Rocket we actually want in our discard. Let me get Jinx into hand. Pavel, what's up? Thanks for the heads up, mate. We're having great fun. Oh! That's a big guy. Play me to an occupied enemy battlefield. Damn! Alright, we got cooked. So that's obviously a very important card to play around moving forwards. The Dead Bloom Predator. But they're 9, they can still choose where it goes, so we're going to take a lot back from that, unfortunately. But this guy hangs in there. Not quite sure what to do. Not sure my discard play was all that excellent. I think I can just float the mana though for the Death Rocket. So I'm going to try. I don't actually think we can use this in our opponent's turn, right? So I think this was just bad. It's like a bodyguard, basically. Challenge. Ooh. Where do we put Timo? I'm gonna put Vi. Oh wait, no, we could put Vi to a location as well. Damn. That was a mistake. Because we could have moved everything through, right? I think we were supposed to go all out on that. We just need to hold one of these locations and we win. So I think it probably makes sense to split the locations a bit. But we'll see. I think some mistakes were made here. Not sure what that one does. Choose an enemy at a battlefield. Uh-oh. You play a mighty unit. You may exhaust me to channel 1 rune exhausted. Yeah, we don't have a response. So everything of theirs goes through. And they're going to move this into there. And Teemo's not going to be enough, but... Oh, sorry. I need to pass response to each of these. And they move in. Teemo is +2, which isn't enough. So I think that was the crucial turn that we had an opportunity to maybe do something. I was supposed to move everything in here. Remember, you can't gain the 8th point by conquering. You have to hold. And that's the problem here, is we could gain it by conquering, but we need to hold. So also Vi should have gone into like one, I could have put everything into one location. That was my aggro game plan. It was like I had my aggro game plan and then I just fumbled at the last turn, so I would imagine we lose from here. That I think is good news for us though. We're gonna go into this one because of ganking. Like Vi, if we can take this down, Vi might actually have a chance to hold this location and we might win. Where did Teemo go? I guess Teemo also disappeared? My Super Mega Death Rocket play kind of also made no sense, but here we are. I'm just making Vi big enough here so that it survives. Vi is insane. So I'm putting cards from my discard onto the bottom of my deck, and for each time I do that, she gets more stats. So I confirm. And the server went down, which Pavel did warn us about. It's going to be a server update here. It's been really good fun. I might go. Might let go. I don't know. I'm so tired, to be honest. And I'm trying not to eat today and fast, so I might just go take it easy. I might record some videos or something. But I'll be back tomorrow for more Riftbound. How about that? So thanks everyone for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back again tomorrow. It's really hot in the UK today as well. And I'm just pretty knackered overall. But it was really fun. We'll do longer streams next couple of days, I think. Can rate my friend eggs. Sweet. Have a lovely rest of your day. I hope the weather cools down in the UK. I love the weather this warm in Poland, but it's a bit it's a bit much in the UK. But yeah. See you tomorrow. Cheers.